What's up, YouTube? What's going on, guys? This is Paloopasaurus. Gonna do another haul. It's been a couple weeks since the last haul that I did, and I've picked up more books, so I'm gonna get into it. Yesterday was Batman Day, and I was a little upset about Batman Day this year. There was a lot of different people that were all a part of this last year. A lot of different stores. Which made it a lot of fun trying to track down these books. And the only two people that I know that did it this year were your local comic book stores, and then, which is this book, and then this book was Barnes and Noble. And they're the only two people that did it. I mean, Spencer's didn't do it this year. I know FYE did it last year. None of Hot Topic, none of these places did it at all. So I guess it wasn't a good idea for them to spend the money. It didn't help them make any money. Who knows? But these are the two Batman books that I picked up yesterday, and meh. What are you gonna do? They're all right. So, guys, the last haul that I did, I showed you guys these two books that I'd picked up. This Amazing Spider-Man 569, and I found the third one to go with it. So I got all three of them. Now, I'm not big into variants. It's just not it's not what I like to collect a lot of. But yeah, I mean, there you go. Pretty sweet. And they're all real minty, man. I mean, they're really, really clean, really square. There's nothing wrong with them. So glad to get those books, man. And, you know, that book is really nice. Found this at my local comic book store. I'm just starting to get into a lot of his boxes that he's starting to get out, and a lot of the variants that are sitting around, I'm trying to scoop them up. So that was there. Couldn't believe it. And this was also there. This is a recalled comic, Batman and Robin number 10, Batman and Robin the Boy Wonder, done by Frank Miller and Jim Lee. And guys, there was two releases of this book. The first release on the interior, about 3/4 of the way through into the book, excuse me, they were supposed to black out the curse words that were in the word bubbles. And the black bar that was over the curse words was transparent, and you could see the words. So they pulled them off the shelves and re-released another book, same book, just with the black bars over the words. But in one of the ads, the black bars takes out one of Batman's symbols. So it's strange, man. This would be that book. So there's another one of these that I have to try to track down in my travels someday, with the transparent bar that's in it. But this one is the other one that they released that has the black bar over the Batman symbol on the interior of the book of an ad. I would take it out and show you guys, but that's exactly what I'm telling you. And I picked this up, Flashpoint number 1. Now, I just picked up the trade paperback to this because, I mean, I'm going to read this book, and I am actually reading the trade right now. But I figured it'd be easier. I don't want to wait. I mean, I saw the movie and all that kind of stuff, so I'm really glad to get this book. Pretty key issue. And I picked up the All-Star Batman Jock cover. I love that cover. He's got some beautiful coloration going on. Blood dripping down him. And I picked this up today. All New Avengers variant number 1. Really beautiful cover. I don't know. I forget if this is the 1 in 10, 1 in 25, 1 in 75. I forget. I don't know. Deadpool Volume 2 number 1. This was in there. There's a variant to this that's really expensive. So I'm going to try it. But this cover is awesome. I mean, really badass cover. I love that cover. Got kind of like a Terminator feel to it. And then, guys, I picked up some Michael Turner stuff. This Witchblade issue 100, Top Cow Productions. This is a promotional item. This was not for sale in stores. Found this at a flea market. Beautiful. And another Michael Turner Soulfire. This is a Diamond Summit. This is a 2006 Summit book, retailer only. You had to be invited to get this book, and he also signed it. Now, maybe it's my ignorance in comics and that I don't know as much as maybe I thought I did. But this next book, what Michael Turner did, now this is an Aspen book, which was Michael Turner's company. And then here's a Civil War X-Men #1, Michael Turner variant. And he signed this. And this book is gorgeous. But do you see this character? And then do you see that character? I mean, they're not associated with each other. Crazy. I mean, they're almost the same exact. But yeah, Civil War, X-Men #1, signed by Michael Turner. Really happy to get these two books. Both signed by him, the man. And then, guys, I had picked these up in my travels. I found this book. And I was watching, I forget, I think it was Big E's. And one of the guys on there were talking about this book. And I wasn't following this book. Like, I didn't know that this book had blew up like that. I read a lot of independent stuff, so I picked this book up a while ago, and I thought it was a great read. You know, the #2 just came out last week, so I went ahead and I got this book also. This is the retailer, Diamond Retailer Summit 2016 variant. Again, you can only get this book by being there as a retailer. And I picked this book up on eBay, and I didn't get killed on it. I mean, I know they're asking 30, 40, 50 bucks. I paid $15 for it, so I thought that was fair, man. But yeah, nice to have. If you guys see this book, pick it up, man. It's a great read, and it's pretty hot right now, so check that book out. Guys, I'm going to get into some older stuff here that I picked up at flea markets and stuff like that. There's some key issue stuff in here. These obviously are not key issue, but great books to have. Marvel Comics presents Wolverine #1 and 2. Right? Great covers. The Spectre. This is a flea market find. 50% off of all the books. I think I paid $2 for this book. I think he had $4 written on the cover, or the bag he had on it. This is the origin of the Spectre. Adventure Comics presents $4.40. And I also picked this up from the same guy, Daredevil the Man Without Fear, #170. This is the first time Kingpin was in a Daredevil comic book. I could be incorrect about that, but that's why I picked it up. I'm pretty sure that that's what this issue is. I could be wrong on that, but if anybody, if I'm wrong, let me know. Pretty cool cover. A little dull, but... And then I got What If Hulk Had Become a Barbarian, #23. And I really think that this book should be worth more than what it is. But it's not. Got this for $2 at the flea market. Nice condition. Probably VF. And I also picked this up with it. The Eternals #1. And anything Kirby that I see like this, I'm gonna pick up because it's Kirby. I mean, come on. This book's in really good condition. This is like my third or fourth copy of this book. Beautiful. I didn't even get the bag and board this yet. This is another flea market pull. Masters of the Universe, number 1 of 3. And I still don't know who that is. But yeah, awesome cover. And then I got Power Pack number 1. This was a flea market pickup. Important book, man. Undervalued. X-Men 160. I tried hunting this book down so hard, and of course I go to this one shop and the guy's got 12 issues of it, unread, untouched in his basement. He brings up and says, pick whatever one you want. This is the first appearance of Ilyana Rasputin, who later becomes Magic. Guys, look out for this book. Pick it up if you see it. And then we'll get into these Super Keys. I'm really happy to have these books in my collection, finally. New Teen Titans, number 2, first appearance. You know who it is. Deathstroke. I've been wanting this book for so long, and I pulled the trigger on it. You can see it's real clean. And again, I did not get killed on this book either. I haggled with the guy for quite some time. And guys, the next book that I'm going to show is probably a book that I've been looking for the past 5 years, 6 years. Just have never, I never came across one that I thought was worth what they were asking for it. And Captain Cola, my buddy, sold me his copy of the Avengers number 57, and this is the first appearance of the Vision, and man, I am so happy to have this book. And what a deal he gave me on this book. Just great deal. You know, thanks again, Captain Cola. You are the man. I owe you, brother. So, this is my haul, guys. You know, I know this one was a little shorter, and I'm going to try to slow it down a little bit, kick it back. And I also picked up a Shanzelian action figure. This is like a ripped robot, RoboCop, like kind of a rip-off. Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, Japanese children's kid. The reason why this caught my attention, now obviously I don't speak Japanese or know what this says at all, but my cousin lives in Japan, and I asked her if she could translate this for me, and she did. But this is what caught my attention, is the Sega in the corner. So I really just don't know much about it, but I did pick that up for $1, and it's in the box, so that was my thing. But yeah, guys, this is my haul. I appreciate you guys watching this. And thanks again for all the awesome comments and everything that you guys have been doing on my channel. You know, I'm almost at 100 subscribers. You know, I'm at, what, 95 or 96 subscribers, which is crazy awesome. But yeah, I'm just doing this for fun. So I'm glad you guys are having fun with it also, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Palupasaurus, out.